Miracle Boy Boxing, ladies and gentlemen. I am your host, the one and only Hosting Cruz, bringing you another exciting edition of boxing. Don't forget to hit and to like, subscribe to my channel. It's always greatly appreciated. Stay tuned. Miracle Boy Boxing, ladies and gentlemen. I am your host, Hosting Cruz, and guys, I'm here to talk about the main event. Pound for pound, #1 fighter in the world, Terence Bud Crawford, has claimed another championship in another weight class. It is his fourth weight division. At 154, he is now the new WBA light middleweight champion of the world, defeating Israel Madrimov in a very competitive fight, very technical fight, high-level chess match at its finest. Both guys being cautious, both guys with a lot of movement. No one really took over the fight, in my opinion. No one dominated the fight. And no one really got beat up here. It was just a competitive scrap, a competitive dance in that ring. Israel Madrimov was coming in, and in his fight was coming in as a threat to Crawford, a guy that can box. He's got punching power, a lot of amateur experience. He's the undefeated champion of the world coming in. And Crawford being #1 pound for pound, skills, punching power, all that stuff. It was tailor-made to be a tremendous fight. And it was a good fight. It was not a fight of the year or a barn burner, but it was a good fight. The skills were definitely on display, man, because Madrimov had Crawford thinking a lot, with all that leg movement, foot movement, the feints, keep Crawford thinking and guessing what he's going to do next, what Madrimov is going to do next. Madrimov had it thinking what he's going to do next. And that's what you got to do with Crawford. You can't be stationary, you can't be flat-footed, come straight in with Crawford. Crawford can pick you apart, counter you well, and just beat the holy hell out of you. But Madrimov, with his ring generalship, the amateur experience that he has, almost 300 amateur fights, the punching power, the straight right hand that he was landing repeatedly on Crawford, just being unpredictable in that ring, which made Crawford hesitate a lot, and was able to make Crawford not be as effective with his counters like he normally does. And it just made the fight interesting, competitive, and good to watch. It's been a minute since Crawford was tested like that in a fight. And Madrimov, it was a close fight. It was a close fight. I didn't see unanimous. There's a lot of times in boxing where they call it close unanimous decisions. There's nothing close but a unanimous decision. A unanimous decision is unanimous, meaning one fighter clearly won the fight. Split decision now is another thing. And that's the way I saw this fight. I thought Madrimov landed the more telling shots in the fight. The right hand was there repeatedly. The counters. Like I said, no one got beat up here. No one got outclassed. No one took over the fight. But I thought Madrimov landed the more telling shots. His angles and movements was getting to Crawford for sure. And even though Crawford had his moments, man, Crawford landed good shots and had Madrimov, thinking as well. It was just a high-level chess match. It was a close fight. It was a close fight. To me, I thought I saw it. Could have gone either way or a draw. If it was a draw, I wouldn't have complained. But it was a really high-level chess match and a lot of skill in there. To deal with all that movement was not easy. Madrimov did not make it easy at all. Neither did Crawford. And that's why both guys were in there like they were dancing salsa at times in the fight, because no one really took over. There was a lot of movement, a lot of counters. And that's that. But Crawford winning, I had no problem with it. It was a close fight. Could have gone either way for me or a draw. Crawford, 4 weight divisions now, new champion, knocked off an undefeated strong lion in Israel Madrimov. a rematch is possible, or Crawford can fight any top 154 pounder in the world. Turkish, who is responsible for all these great fights that we've been having in terms of matchmaking, said that he offered Canelo Alvarez a ton of money. He made Canelo Alvarez a huge offer that he could not refuse, that he thinks he's not going to refuse, so that he can fight Bud Crawford in a tremendous super fight next. But we'll see. Crawford is now champion 154, so he can stay there and defend. And we'll see what happens. Errol Spence is still around now. I think he's now at 154. You know, back in the contract that they fought at, you know, when they fought, they had a contract and it said an immediate rematch clause is next. But, you know, that fight was such a beatdown that no one wanted to see that rematch. But at 154, anybody can get it. Crawford can fight from Dora. He can fight Tim Tszyu. He can fight Virgil Ortiz. 154 is one of the most stacked divisions in boxing, and I think Crawford fighting any of those fighters is exciting. Will be exciting to watch. You know, we got Virgil Ortiz versus Bohachuk next Saturday night in what should be a fight of the year contender, and I can't wait for it. But American Boy Boxing Guide, let me know what you guys think about Crawford becoming champion, beating Israel Madrimov. How you guys had the fight? Did Crawford deserve it, or did Israel Madrimov deserve it, or was it a draw? Let me know what you guys think. Don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel, guys. It is always a pleasure to talk to you guys about boxing. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Peace.